What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Pancis. I'm here at the SOC with Brian, and thanks to Jacob for being here. Since Jacob's here, and I know that he's doing the 900 rebuild, I wanted to drive this 1993 900 Turbo that Brian owns.
That's right.
We just met each other in the parking lot, and it happens to be he lives like 2 minutes from where I live in New Jersey.
From New Jersey, that's
like,
right.
I can throw a rock and hit his house. So I was like, check out your 900, and we'll take it for a cruise. So let's hop into this, guys.
Is it really?
Yeah, my first time driving 900. Tell me right now, anything that I should know?
Does it have a short shifter? Modern classic Saab?
It's regular. Okay. It's a regular classic. The classic shifter, everything is.
When you're in, if you go in reverse at all, make sure you're 100% stop before you put it in reverse.
Okay.
Because there's no synchros.
All right, so it'll grind.
It'll grind.
All right.
So definitely.
Sometimes you gotta put it
stop.
into like third and then back in reverse, so it won't go.
You know, just
All
a
right.
car.
Some Saab gremlins that I need to know. Let's do it.
Exactly.
Sweet.
Getting anything done?
Lots
of filming.
Look at this thing, guys. Is this original paint and everything? Yeah.
I think we don't know for sure, but we think
it looks good.
It looks good. It's got a couple little things.
Yeah, I see it, but it's normal for what it is.
A little
bit of hair.
Yeah, that rusty.
But you can fix that.
Yeah. So
wow, guys, look at this thing.
Yeah, real sharp. I just replaced a little piece here from. I have an 85 at home as well. The 85 SPG.
Yeah.
That is a working project, process as well.
Really?
But I had an extra piece from that one, so I kind of stuck it on there.
Okay.
Got to clean it up. It was beautiful before it hit the rain on the way here.
Yeah, but no, it's still really nice.
Yeah. So
very clean. All right, let's hop it in. We're gonna start it up. Is it corky there?
It is. Yeah, everything in the classic is corky.
Oh shit! All right, this key here.
All right, so make sure you have.
I'll probably have to have you help me hold the camera.
Yeah, no worries. Make sure you have it's in reverse, so make sure you have the clutch in.
Yup. I'm gonna put the seat forward, which is electric.
That's fun. Which is
sweet. I'm gonna go up further.
No problem.
All right. We got. All right, there we go. Neutral, clutch out, brake off.
Yeah.
All right. Put this right here. See.
Let me know if you need anything.
Maybe I'm not gonna be ripping hard, so maybe that will stay.
All right.
It's not that fast, is it?
Well, for a 900 classic turbo, my mechanic said this is the fastest 900 turbo he's ever driven.
Who's your mechanic?
Mike Greco.
Mike Greco in Jersey, Booton, New Jersey.
Booton. He put the turbo Testa on it, whatever, and it was cranking out. I forgot what the number was. But he actually took a picture on 287 with the boost pin. He goes, "You cannot believe how much boost this was putting out." So again, for being 30 years old,
this is great.
And stuff. So
I'm just getting used to the clutch because I just drove a Vig in early.
Yeah, totally
different.
Totally different.
And then the only other manual that I normally drive is my 1998 BMW E36 M3.
Right.
So that's a sweet ride, but different clutch feel. So you get into all these different manuals, and they're all
different. They all take a little bit of time.
They all catch at different points.
And there's not, from my experience, there's not much more quirky cars in the world than the classic 900 from even of all the Saabs.
I mean, this is awesome, by the way.
Thanks, man. Oh, I love
this. Is really cool.
This is my.
Thanks for letting me drive it. The brakes actually feel like brakes, unlike most of the Saabs that are.
Yeah,
modern.
they actually stopped the car.
They actually work.
They do stop the car. We drove it in traffic through Chicago, and in the heat of the day, hitting traffic and everything. That temperature gauge never even came close to the middle,
which is great.
I mean, this car just mechanically, it's phenomenal.
I'm gonna try to go through this light before all those cars go.
Go right ahead.
All right, thank you.
Let me know if I want to spin this around a little bit.
That's perfect.
I'm gonna turn around.
Dude, this thing pulls.
Doesn't it?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Watch my wires.
So. Wow. And you just met me and let me rip down your car. So
I'm telling you, man. Hey, you're my neighbor.
I know, it's actually really
blow it up. I'll just
pretty freaking cool.
Oh, looks like you'll be making me dinner for the rest of your life if you blow it up. So it's all,
I got another rebuild project.
Yeah, exactly. You know, they never end.
So fifth gear is here?
So fifth gear's there, yep.
That's a
Yep.
weird spot.
It's a little. It
almost feels like it's going back to third.
Right, and sometimes when you're not used to it, you'll hit it in third when you think you're going to fifth, and
then that's not good. Yeah,
that's not good. But you'll get it. I think I've ever stalled this one out, maybe once.
This car?
Yeah, this car, because I learned to drive on an 85 900 turbo.
Yeah.
That looked just like this one. Now this is one of my midlife crises.
Yep.
My wife and I talked about the fact that, so my big thing was I wanted to go back and find my actual 85 900 turbo.
I went through a rabbit hole like that? Yeah, with my original 9.5, which ended up in the scrapyard. Sadly, I had the option to buy it back before it happened, and I said no, and then I 2 years later went back. But anyways, so you tried finding your original.
I've been trying to find. I actually got the New Jersey DMV to help me get all the original VIN numbers and stuff. You know, I figured it out by going through researching all the first 6 or 7 or 11 numbers I could figure out on my own.
That's so funny.
And then I only needed the last 6, and I kind of rattled them all off. She's like, I can't just give you that information. She's like, oh yeah, you're almost there. You're almost there. Oh yeah, and it just kind of rattled off the rest of them.
Yeah.
And I wrote it down. Did a Carfax, traced the car from New Jersey in 1994 to California, from California to Minnesota, and it fell off the radar 2001, 2002 in Minnesota. But I called junkyards out there. They're like, it probably wasn't, it could have been crushed, but there should be like a salvage title or something. Would have been, DMV would have had record.
So it's still out there.
So I think it's in someone's backyard, someone's garage. So my dream
is to still find it.
I'm going back to that place where it was registered. It's a small town.
Yeah. And
I'm gonna start looking. I may make a wanted poster for it, $500 reward, and start putting it up. So if you want a road trip,
yep,
I'm gonna find this. I'm gonna find this car.
So first gear is probably not so powerful, right?
First gear, not power at all. Just really.
But second gear, you can go.
Start getting, and then third gear.
So second gear, I can rip.
Third's really where you get the power.
Yeah, right here. That's fun.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah, a lot of fun.
So this is 30 years old.
It's unbelievable.
And still giving you whiplash, right?
I'm gonna go to fifth gear here, and then I feel it now. I got it.
Yeah.
And it feels like a Saab.
Right?
It feels good.
I'm telling you,
The steering wheel is so big.
Mm-hmm. And I just fixed the horns before I left the house. Don't tell anybody.
What'd you have to do? The clock spring?
Duct tape.
Fixes everything.
You know what? It was a matter of not about the tape holding them on. It was making them thicker so I could wedge them on properly.
Yeah, that's fun.
So there's more than a few places that there's duct tape on this car right now. I use about a half a roll. So it's all good.
And so fuel economy coming out, how is it on gas for being a 30-year-old car?
You would not believe it. I was getting 33 to 34 miles to the gallon.
I believe it though.
I couldn't believe it. I had to recalculate it. It was ranging from 32 to 34, 35, something like that.
Yeah.
And now, okay, I didn't have the AC on.
Right.
But
you did it.
But I did it, and I was fine. I survived. I drank a couple of Gatorades.
Of course.
But,
does the AC work or no?
It doesn't work, actually. Okay. It's disconnected. That's why I didn't have it on. Okay. That's on the list.
It is on the list?
It's on the list, but it's, honestly, there's some other things.
So how long ago did you get this car?
February.
Oh, so recently?
So pretty recently, yeah.
Wow. And you still had the confidence of just getting in it and driving it all the way out to Chicago?
You know, I had driven it enough times. Mike, the mechanic in Boone, he looked at it. He went through this car. He said there's nothing mechanically that he has any big concerns about. It drives beautifully. Its problem, and I'll show you, it has a big sin underneath. It's got some rust on one of the front control arms that I got to deal with. And Mike was showing me you might have to cut that part out
and redo it.
Yeah. And some other rust, but no
big deal.
But I had some other people look at it. They said for a car this age and this mileage, it's not that bad. It's not junk. It's not anything like that. It's worth it.
Yeah, man.
Little elbow grease.
Yeah, a little bit of work, a little elbow grease, and there's a Saab there coming.
Yeah.
Take this smooth.
Nice, exactly.
Different than the Vegan that I drove yesterday for sure, but awesome. And there's no exhaust.
No exhaust problems.
No exhaust leaks.
I just the tailpipe was all rusty. I just sanded it, polished it myself, got it looking 10 times, 100 times better than it was. It's not perfect, but
no, but that works.
But
it's a work in progress.
It's a work in progress. And it's a lot of fun.
This is fun, yeah.
This is your first classic 900?
This is my first classic 900, yeah.
So what do you think, man?
I understand why Jacob at Auto Autopsy bought one now.
You think you're getting it?
I got it.
All right, man. Well, first doesn't have much. Second more.
Fourth.
Third is really the gear wheel.
That's 75, real quick. Yeah.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Woo.
see the love right here.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling that yes, we're gonna be hanging out in Jersey a little bit here.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean? So it's good. Good to meet a neighbor. I love Saabs.
Yeah, and I got the 9.5, and I got two 9.5s, an old school one and a new school one, and
yeah, awesome.
Yeah,
man.
maybe I'll get one.
I'm telling you, hey, let's play. I'm telling you, that's the thing, you know, and I love all things Saab, but having grown up, my dad had a 1980 when I was a kid. Yeah. He had it with the was it the Inca wheels with those funky? I don't know if you saw a couple of those funky wheels that kind of have those weird. I'll show you.
Show me
weird design on
there.
it. And he had the 80, then he got the 85. And man, I just grew up with that car. It became my car when I learned to drive. Wow. So in college, I kept that for a year or two. Ended up getting an 88 SPG with high miles for pretty cheap, 180,000 miles. Drove that one until it had problems, I forget, and then I sold that one. Got another one identical to it. Of course. Kept that one.
Kept it going.
And then I think I got away from Saabs for a little while. I moved. I went to England and Ireland for a year.
Okay.
Came back, you know, did the whole, you know, getting. Started dating a girl that I eventually married. Got another Saab.
There you go. She got indoctrinated.
She got indoctrinated early. I had it was a 900, new generation 900.
Awesome.
And then eventually we got. Then when she got into a really bad car accident with a Honda Civic. Damn. Survived. She hit a Cadillac and went up on top of her. Jeez. The wheels came through the windshield basically. She was untouched. Okay. She was fine. She walked away from the accident. God. She got a piece of glass in her finger from putting the car in park after the accident. But that's it.
So lucky.
And so she was. But we started looking. What's a safe car? And we ended up getting a 9.5 sedan. Yeah. You know, again now, and soon after that, it was time to start having kids. Yep. All that. Eventually, we got a black a wagon. I forget what it was. 95 wagon.
95 wagon. Those are great.
Yeah, got that. Yeah. And then got away from Saabs for a while. Once the family was expanding, and we needed to get a minivan.
So I'm like on the beginning stage of that with my first. So.
I'm telling you, man.
But if I keep it going, then I don't have to give it up.
That's right. Listen, look.
That's what everybody tells me.
Exactly. Don't give it up. Don't give it up. Or find ways. Is your wife
She's into it? She's into it. Yeah.
Lucky man.
She's not like, hey, I want to come to you with every car meet, but like she'll come with me to a car meet. She'll come with me to the track events that I do. And
right.
She'll hang, you know. She'll hang out.
That's awesome, man. Well, that's like my wife. She actually loves mechanical stuff. She loves tinkering.
Okay.
She wants to learn how to mess with car.
This is a car that
she likes this, and I gotta show you when you come over to hang out. One of our many hangouts. Yeah, we're best friends. What are you talking about, man? I'm skipping the dating stage. We're best friends.
That's funny.
I got this 85 900 turbo SPG. Okay. That is a great potential car. It's one of the first SPGs, tan leather interior,
and no rust.
No rust anywhere on the entire car. Like they literally, if anything, was surfacey. Yeah. So again, we put it up on the lift in Booten there.
Booten there, yeah.
Mike said he said he's never seen a car this old, 38 years old, with no rust underneath it.
Oh my God.
So it needs some TLC. I mean, the paint was really faded.
I can help, yeah.
So maybe we can play with that one too, man.
We got some content for the channel.
So I booked your Friday, now I booked your Saturday.
And it's going to be fun.
Weekend. Basically,
that's fine.
He'll go home for meals.
I can put the baby to sleep and I'm good.
It's fine. And then we can have our beer. It's all good. Don't worry, sweetie. I'm good. I'm fine. It's like
it's funny.
Good times, though, man.
Yeah, this is amazing. Very happy we ran into each other.
I know. This worked out great.
So to give the background story, I was like pouring myself a glass of water, and I'm looking at a really nice tan hazelnut 9.3, and I'm talking. He walks up, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up, Kyle?" He's like, "I'm Brian." I'm like, "This is one of my first colors." A Saab, and it was like really clean and pristine, and like I'm admiring it, and he's like, well, that's what brought me back to my car.
Yes,
like,
exactly.
I saw finding this car, and so that's the full circle intro. It's like funny how it worked out.
It all comes back around. It comes back around. That's the way it works, you know.
It's funny how it works.
Yeah. So
yeah, that's the 900, guys. I like this car a lot. Pretty nice condition you got here. It seems like everything is working inside.
Everything's working, minus the radio is not presently hooked up.
But you don't need a radio.
Well, you know what you have behind you? You have a Bluetooth speaker behind your ear right there. So all I did was put my my Pandora on.
And you were good.
And guess what? Of course.
And you put it right here.
I know, I put it right behind your ear.
Oh, so you can hear it.
I can see it right in my ear, because I was driving with the windows open, listening to my only 90s station, because I'm driving a 90s car. You have to do that part of the time.
All right, so I think I missed our turn, by the way.
Oh, whoops.
So I'm gonna go back through here, and then we'll turn around.
No
nice.
If you need me to put the map on, we can also do that.
Yeah. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Thanks Brian for allowing me to drive this car. We literally just met. I was like, hey, let's drive. He's like, yeah, you want to drive? So pretty cool that you did that.
You're the only non-family that's driven the car.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
It says a lot. And so we'll leave you guys off with that. I'm a big fan of the 900, and I guess we'll give you guys more content on the SVG back at home in Jersey.
To be continued.
Oh God. Ah! What's happening? Oh boy.
All right. Getting our second 900 turbo in.